Hello everybody and welcome to DC Fine Art. Today we're going to be working on how I do fireflies with soft pastel using only 3 items. So it's super fun, super easy to do. If you're wanting to see a whole entire background of me doing fireflies, and also I did some major big corrections too. So if you're having to do, or you're doing a soft pastel piece and there's something that you do not like, I show that in my Patreon, soft pastel fireflies and big corrections. So yeah, go check that out. The link is in the description below underneath Patreon. So anyways, let's go ahead, turn this around, and let's get started on showing you how to make these easy, super cute little fireflies. All right, so we are going to create this background. Now, as you can see, I just went ahead and pulled out one of my pastel matte papers by Clairefontaine. And what I was doing is basically this here, as you can see, it's been used a little bit. It's just something that I use to see the colors on, but I haven't done anything with it. Now, I know I said I wanted to do this with just 3 colors. So we got the bright yellow green. We have the green number 17 off the Unison. And then I got this teardrop shape here. As you can tell, I've been doing fireflies with it, and it's nice and green right now. With my actual picture or painting that I'm doing with the soft pastel. Now, if you're wanting to see that longer tutorial with the fireflies that I'm doing on an actual background and then making some major big corrections, you can find that over on the Patreon, like I said. But for now, I'm just going to show you how I came up with doing the easy fireflies. So the first thing you want to do, this is technically it's like a clean paper. You want to have a background. So no matter what you're doing, and I know my finger's all bad right now, let's just say you can do a black background, you want to do an orange back. I don't know what kind of background you guys are doing, but whatever it is, have your background already in there. So I'm just going to take mine and just use like a black background. I mean, it's going to be at night, so we can do black. Mine's going to have a little bit of sparkle in it because I was having a little bit of sparkle. So just make sure you have your background filled in on your paper. So here is a nice black background on this. I think I got enough pigment on there. It's whatever you guys feel like doing. Okay, so let's just say there's our background and we're wanting to stick some fireflies in there. The first thing we're going to do is take our little teardrop sponge. And we're going to roll this around in our pan pastel. Remember that I'm going to go ahead and share the link below. I'm going to share what these are. So if you're ever wanting a reference on what I was using, just go to the description below and you can check that out, the supplies used. So we got our little teardrop shape, and I'm going to put my little fairy light or not fairy light, but my little firefly right there. And if you need more pigment, you can always just take and dab a little bit more, work in a circle. So there we go. So we got that so far. And I mean, some people might say, well, that's a very light, but I like to go a little bit further than that. So I do like to do a little circle and just kind of blend that out just a little bit. And if I need to, I'll put even more in. Kind of work in a circle. That way I'm kind of taking down that glow just a little bit is what I'm doing. So it looks faded. It looks more faded on the outside. Looks like it's kind of glowing around the firefly. So now we got that little light there and it looks dim kind of going out. The center part is a little bit brighter. So just to top that off, take your little Unison, or you can take your any kind of brand soft pastel with the stick, and if you have like a lime green or anything like that, and then just roll a little dot in the center. Let me kind of get that off. And so there we go. So it's something really simple to do, and you can have that in your background, and it looks like a fairy light or a little firefly that's glowing in the background. And you can do those spaced out everywhere on your painting, but it looks really cool. It has a really neat glowing effect of a little firefly in the distance. So add those to your soft pastel. You can add them anywhere you want on your piece that you're doing. If you decide to do a piece, just think you can always do a little bitty firefly for your piece. Also, another thing to look at is this was a matte, and this here that I'm working on with this little monkey is done with a glitter and also a pearl scent type of pan pastel. And I am still currently working on this little monkey. I may be removing some of those fireflies. I don't know yet. It's still a work in progress. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, if you could, please leave a like, subscribe, share, comment, all those fun things. Would definitely love to have you on the channel. And the likes, comments, and shares also help to push this video out to others who may be wanting to see these cute little fireflies, or maybe other tips that I have to offer on some other mediums. So anyways, I guess until next time, bye you guys.